In this video we're going to modify an expression we had for the pressure ratio of a compressor stroke turbine in an adiabatic system. So on the compression side, in a previous video we saw that when air is compressed from here to here, that we can say that the pressure at point 2 divided by pressure at point 1 to the power of gamma minus 1 all over gamma is equal to T2 minus T1. That was a previous video. But in another previous video, we showed that, due to inefficiencies, in order to get the compression to here, ideally, we would have to aim for here in reality. So this equation is really what it would be for the ideal ideal temperature. Sorry. In yet another previous video, we saw that the efficiency of a compressor was equal to the ideal temperature over the real temperature. So this is the work that we got out compared to the work we put in. So this equation here, I'll just bring the T1 over to there. So I get a value for T2, and I'm going to substitute that in here. It gives me this guy. I've brought the T2 minus T1 up and then need to compressor down here. Bringing this T1 in to the other side. Okay, so change the sign, it comes across. And then I have T1 here, here, and here, so I can bring that outside the brackets. And I now have a value for the real temperature that we will have to get at the output of a compressor to get that compression ratio. Similarly, in that previous video, we saw that the efficiency of a turbine was equal to this. So bring the T4 and T3 up and then E to down. I get that. Bringing T3 across to this side, change the sign. And taking T3 outside the brackets, I get T3 goes into there once, minus T4 over T3, minus T3 over T3. But that was the compression ratio, or expansion ratio in this case in the turbine. So I have a value for T4 dash. So I can say the inverse of this. So if I got this to the gamma over gamma minus 1 root, I get the pressure ratio. Bringing the P3 across, I now have a expression for P4. I'm going to substitute for T4 dash from this equation here. So I'm going to bring that across. The T3's cancel. And that's what I'm left with.